when he's here. So there we go.
All right. So both were long games, or?
One was, what was that, 90, and then the other was 45.
Yeah, long games.
So
I got Coke in the fridge or water in the water cooler.
I'm all set.
Yeah, cool.
Let's see here. And both were, I thought, equally close. Especially last game, which ended with a draw. But this is the one from 2 weeks ago.
Do you want to see it from her perspective or yours?
Her perspective.
Okay, cool. Alright.
Let's see. Maybe I can see what I was doing right.
So D4, knight F6, C4, E6.
Real quickly, is this a gambit?
Yeah, so this is so the gambit line would be if the pawn was here,
Okay.
then this would be a gambit because you're giving a pawn up
Okay.
for development or whatever. But I think this is just a common theme in queen's pawn openings.
Okay.
So since this knight is on F6, this E4 isn't really a move because of take a pawn. So that's why like C4 is played to.
Okay. Yeah, because both games I believe she did this. So.
Yeah, it's common queen's pawn opening.
Okay.
All right, so then E6, knight C3. So she brought the knight out.
Let's see.
Yeah. D5. My bad. The pawn was on E6, not D6.
Okay.
And now she played D5.
Okay.
Whoa, Bobby, it's okay.
She wanna.
Hey, come on,
What was that?
no barking.
Here, actually.
No barking.
She
Come
played
on.
knight F3,
Okay.
and then I played C6. Bishop G5, so pinning the knight to the queen.
Okay. Bishop G5.
So I don't know if you want me to mirror this while I can blast through real quick.
Yeah, let's do that.
And then DC4.
Let's see.
So you decided to take the pawn
Okay.
out
Yeah.
with like ideas of protecting it.
I can't say that's what I was thinking.
Okay.
I just.
I mean, because the structure is pretty solid with your E6 and C6 pawns.
Yeah.
You could develop a bishop, develop knight.
Yeah. In retrospect, I think I would have preferred to do that and then just castle.
Yeah.
But
I just think with this C6 already here, taking in B5 is an idea. All right. E3. B5. Nice.
Oh, I did it.
You did play it. E4. Bishop A6.
Yeah, not a great move on my part. I didn't. Like.
Yeah, I think B4 is might be the move here.
Okay.
And then I think you're making her. Actually, she can go here. Yeah, so maybe that D takes C4 was early.
Yeah. Or even something with the bishop or whatever over there would have been good. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Because looking, I don't think I noticed how bad that, like it's like, what's this guy going to do here? This guy's already protected. Oh, actually, maybe that was my thoughts. So he's got 2 attackers, and this guy needs 2 people protecting him.
Mm-hmm.
That was probably my thought with that move.
Yeah, I don't think bishop really goes to a6 in these positions. I think it more belongs on b7 with this longer scope of
Right.
this h1
Yeah,
a
because
diagonal.
I could accomplish that with just this or something.
Well,
right?
you can't really do that now because your rook's gonna fall if she goes ahead and takes.
Oh, okay.
Well, obviously you don't capture, so you would lose a pawn here, and
Okay.
this pawn would fall. So you probably develop bishop here, and knight would probably retreat.
Okay.
Okay, so as played, bishop a6. She went bishop e2. I might have just taken first.
Yeah. Do you have any idea what her plan might have been with this?
Well, bishop doesn't really go here or here, so.
Right. Oh,
Bishop
and she
e2
wants the
castle.
castle.
Yeah.
Okay.
The other option to develop the bishop is fianchettoing it. That takes 2 moves, and
Okay.
she wasn't really. She probably wanted the castle and continue with the attack.
Okay.
Bishop d6. So you went developing on that diagonal.
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Yeah. Maybe like so. Right now I'm seeing like how this could be
Yeah.
trouble,
Actually, the square is pretty good.
and I can't really do anything.
Oh,
you know.
you have to probably move it back, and you'd be wasting a move there.
Right.
So maybe bishop belongs on e7. She castled.
Okay.
And then to queen c7.
Oh, that's me. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Maybe I'd castle or protect this knight first.
Okay. Yeah, because that.
To eventually castle kingside.
Yeah, because by doing that, she could trade these pieces and
Mhm.
ruin my pawn structure.
Yeah, and king would end up in the center. Not that you can't really play games like this, but
I never win games when I do that, though.
yeah, it's just king's usually safer when it's tucked away
Yeah.
in for most games.
Uh,
So you play queen c7 with the idea of unpinning and protecting other stuff.
yeah.
Not the most cutting edge analysis here, but
No.
we're doing our best. Bishop f6. So she did capture,
Okay.
and you recaptured. And she played her queen to c2. f5.
Yeah. And I'd move that because obviously what's happening here. Well, even though that can't happen yet, but I'm feeling like pretty vulnerable right here, and I
Mhm.
think I ended up castling this direction anyway, despite it not looking too happy.
Yeah, you eventually castle and move 22. All right. I don't see it as a blunder.
Okay.
Rook e1. Now we're not sure which rook again, because
Yeah, shoot, I did that again.
yeah, it's. I would think you'd move the f rook because you got this pawn and knight in the way.
Yeah.
I think it's rook f e2, e1. Excuse me. d7. Alright, so you're moving the queen a couple times. So you want the queen here before playing the knight out, would be what I'm thinking. Or just have it on this diagonal. The h4, d8 diagonal.
See, I think, yeah, okay, so this is just coming from like history of little bit of games I've played. Seems like whenever the bishop moves up here, it feels really dangerous for me. Even like you can get protection up there and stuff. And so I think the idea of this move was to prevent this from happening.
Okay.
And like kind of, you know, keeping stuff on this side of the board rather than her going to this end. where
And
I
you were
feel
kind of
vulnerable.
just thinking a couple moves ahead would be like, you know, saving a move.
Yeah, yeah.
But,
I didn't have to move here in the first place ever, except for the
Yeah.
pin.
It's not like I guess maybe your ideas changed like as the game progressed. With this f5 move, kind of, you know, changing the pawn structure.
Okay.
All right. And that's a knight.
Oh, did I switch up?
Yeah.
Alright.
Let's see here. Queen b2. Well, queen can't go to b2.
Why not? Oh, no, it could not.
So either, yeah, queen b1 would be the move, or we're missing a move.
Can I see my handwriting? That's exactly what I wrote, though.
So maybe there's no b3 or b4 anywhere in your notation. Wonder if we're missing a move.
Let's see here.
Later in the score sheet is your knight on.
She ends up doing a
D7?
BC3, so I'm gonna, maybe it was B2,
b1.
or B1, excuse me.
Okay. Let's see here.
When she moves the queen again, where does she move? Like, cause maybe I,
Oh, you're thinking maybe d2.
yeah.
Maybe she went to d2.
Does it have a, what's her next queen move?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Queen c2.
Queen C3 is,
She played queen c2 on move 15 here. It's
okay,
Alright, let's just say it was.
yeah, cause,
Yeah, because then you played b4, which means guess maybe you were worried of like her playing b4 herself, which would make sense if the queen's here, not here, because
okay,
the pawn's supported.
right.
So let's say it was queen b1. Okay, and then d4, and that goes to d1. C5. Now she puts the queen back on c2. cd4. ed4. Queen c7. Alright, so we're just protecting the pawn.
Yeah.
You know, it'd be nice to protect with the rook, but knight's still here.
And I kind of looking back at this, if I could change something, I think it would have been nice to gather support before making that attack. Just
Yeah,
because.
I guess you're also worried about this pawn being.
Oh yeah, completely. Yeah. Yeah. Well, this is being protected right now, but like, because I took that and there was like, okay, I gained a pawn or we traded pawns. And it's like,
Yeah.
what good was that really?
The queen's also attacking it, only the bishop defending it.
Okay.
So maybe that's why I didn't play this, to not hang this pawn.
Okay.
Queen c7.
C7.
Knight e3. So she moves the knight off the back rank.
Okay.
And c3. Yeah, nobody else can really protect this pawn. We already got two protectors, and three attackers. So you went with the push. Bishop trades. Excuse me. B pawn trades. B takes c3, and then bishop e2.
Oh, I took.
Oh, you took the bishop first, okay.
Okay.
Rook takes. And then knight f6. Huh. Not sure how that works. Neither knight can go to this to the 6.
Mind if I see
Yeah.
the hand right?
Well,
It could be knight f5.
oh, like sacrifice. Yeah, that's probably what it is. Because the pawn can't recapture. Yeah, it's knight f5.
Okay.
We're like waiting to complete this recording and then seeing what the computer says for analysis,
Right.
kind of thing.
Yeah, that's all right by me. I like.
Knight d7 and then knight d6 check. So knight takes d6 check. Queen takes. Queen c3. And d castle. Oh, it's where else are you gonna go?
Yeah, better late than never, I guess. And no more bishops, so that's kind of nice.
Yeah, less pieces on the board, so less likely to get mated. Queen d3.
D3.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
guess
probably
she's,
anticipating this coming then.
Yeah, and also, your rook's gonna kick the queen anyway, so she's kind of doing a prophylactic move. Could be what she's thinking is, this is kind of natural. This is just being played in case maybe you want to go on the b file instead of the c file.
Right.
F5. So you got the weak e6 pawn now, but I guess you can support it with the rook. Yeah, F5 is tricky with such an open king.
Yeah, but I think again the idea is to protect this diagonal a little bit more and give my king some space.
So let's see if
Like well,
if she goes here, you can still play a 5. Oh, but this falls with pretty strong attack. Well, you could probably maybe gambit this pawn. That'll open up this rank to the queen.
okay.
She probably takes, and
I mean,
I'm just wondering if you're gonna win this pawn back. Let's see, you're down 2 pawns this way. Actually, yeah. Yeah, maybe gambiting the pawn isn't good because it gets the rook active.
okay.
Let's go back to where we were, the F5.
Knight was, I think there. No, going there. Okay, and then I move.
This knight's here.
Be okay. No, it would have been D,
Excuse me.
7.
And just like that, the notation's wrong, you know?
Yeah.
Let's see, rook E1. Oh, the rook was on E2 after the captured, so you moved.
Oh, okay.
Actually, I think you moved the other rook to E1. The A rook would make more sense to me.
Okay. Yeah, I see. Because one protector there.
Yeah, like moving the E rook back to E1 doesn't make sense.
Right.
Then you went rook. Excuse me, she's playing white. You went rook E8. Probably with this rook.
Yeah, probably.
And then knight G5. Just building an attack on that E pawn. And now you can push here. I think. And that's what you did. Nice. Good one. Queen H3. So I'll just checkmate the right. H6. Maybe you could play that.
Yeah.
Might be slightly better.
Yeah.
H6 kind of you know, your king and your pawn like protect each other because they're next to each other. With this, it's like your queen becomes a little more attached to it.
Yeah. And it feels a little bit like, by not doing that, like I don't know, by doing this, it seems a little spread out. Like I can't really attack this because now I'm protecting this. Like,
So maybe like no, knight defense doesn't make sense because this drops.
but
So queen here. Yeah, I think queen G6 would be the top engine line.
okay.
But I guess we'll see. F3. So she moves the knight back, even though it's not attacked, which.
Yeah, I guess.
This guess you can play e4 here. E4. And again, you're not attacking the knight because this falls. Yeah, and if the queen was here, then it'd be protected. I'm just like trying to find ways to win for black. It's,
Yeah, and especially.
She clearly has a safer king, and it's like, what are you down upon?
2, I think. Nope, just one.
One so far.
Yeah, but it definitely looks.
Yeah, e4 is necessary here, but like a couple moves back,
That would have been
queen
a good
g6
move.
would probably be better.
What move was that on that I guess that's when I did h6?
Yeah. Rook 26.
Okay.
Knight d2. So she moves the knight.
I'm feeling pretty good at this point. Like,
Mm-hmm.
she's like made this knight move a bunch.
She take that, she takes this. And does the knight fall? Let's see. No. Yeah, I think maybe queen takes pawn would be good. You went ahead and played king h7. Okay, protecting the pawn first before trying to capture this. And it's actually not that bad because your queen's now free to go on different ranks
Right.
because this pawn's no longer being dropped. And then she went with queen c3. So she's looking to protect the pawn and probably move the knight next move. Knight f6 makes sense to me. Knight c4. So let's see, she went with c4 instead of b3. So she's looking to plant the knight there, attack the queen. Yeah, c4 is probably good. This is a little more passive. So, if you want the knight here, it's queen f4. Okay, so I guess if she kicks you, queen can go to g5. g4. Maybe this move.
Oh, preventing her from moving the knight.
Yeah. Buy a little time to bring a rook over and threaten to take the knight. But it's played queen f4. Don't think it's a blunder. She goes queen g3. Kind of forcing the trade, looks like. Queen captures, h captures first.
H to G.
Yeah, h pawn.
Right.
And then knight g4. Knight e3. gives up this pawn.
Oh, yeah, I see that.
She take. Yeah, she did. And then knight f2. So you sacked here.
The game falls apart.
Yeah,
Pretty
that's
good.
all we got for notation.
I think at this point I might have been so low in time that it was just
Yeah.
like, okay.
Mhm.
And yeah, because let's see, last time I recorded was, so by move 22, she had 18 minutes and I had 6 minutes left. So it wasn't really good.
Yeah. Let's see. What would this Stockfish 16 say? Alright, doesn't like queen c7.
Okay.
Yeah, it's given her like a pawn and a half. Almost actually two pawns. It would prefer castling.
Okay. And we talked about that too.
Yeah,
I
'cause
moved my queen
moving it
twice and it
twice,
didn't
yeah.
really do anything.
Alright, she looks like it gives back a little advantage with queen c2 herself.
Yeah, it didn't like her queen move. Like, I didn't really understand what she was doing with her queen for a
Mhm.
while. It just didn't seem like it was.
Yeah, it looks like this capture might have been better. And it's forcing your bishop back for because probably drops.
Well, I would think that. I just take the pawn and.
Yeah, let me see.
Oh, I don't take the pawn though because then he's.
If you take the pawn, then c push, and excuse me, d push, and then e5. Just trying to understand this position. Well, I guess your knight's super undeveloped.
Yeah.
Which means your rook's undeveloped. So it's like giving her this with that depth 27, which means like it's looking at 27 different lines. That's what it's my understanding of
Okay.
what this depth means. But maybe I'm wrong about that.
That's alright. I think what I got.
Queen c2 makes sense. It's like connecting the rooks, but the engine likes capture and opening up the a file. Alright, so with f5 doesn't like f5 either. And it looks like she doesn't capitalize on your, I guess this would be an inaccuracy. It really wants this a capture. Like, so like the point of moving this a pawn out would be to capture when you can. And it's just kind of she's kind of going against that idea. It's just
But also.
because you're never gonna capture the a pawn yourself, because that would mess up your pawn structure. So her taking the pawn would be opening the position faster.
Okay.
seeing as your king's still in the middle and the knight's undeveloped, turning the positional advantage into something more. Yeah, like going through these plus for white and minus for black, it's like I'm trying to understand what the computer is seeing and seeing why they're giving it such a score. So let me
Yeah, but she doesn't really have much of a lead at this point in the game.
yeah, so like your queen c7 inaccuracy with her queen c2 inaccuracy balance the game's out.
Okay.
Balance the game out at this point. And then I guess you dropping the pawn under time pressure is not too good. I screwed up. Did a trial run with the video and noticed that the fridge was like too loud
Oh yeah.
and I didn't turn the fridge off.
Oh
I was like,
geez.
shoot. Okay, as far as the game goes, it likes white for most of it.
Yeah.
Let's see, what can we take away from this? Again, like developing minor pieces before changing pawn structures, and castling.
Yeah, castling earlier would have been better.
Mm-hmm. And so maybe moving the queen a little bit later in the game as well.
Yeah. Yeah, because had I spent the time to castle first, you know, it would have probably bought a little bit of time before she attacked with the bishop, and then I ruined the 3-pawn structure in front of
Yeah,
me.
and maybe don't play the f5 before developing other pieces. Like
Okay.
maybe save it for a later idea, later down the line.
Okay.
Because I think you might be happy with like a king up, knight here, and then connecting the rooks that way. This might be okay.
Okay.
So let's see what.
I don't see myself doing that in real life.
Yeah, yeah. It's kind of ballsy to move the king over the board.
Yeah, I don't normally do that unless I really don't think I'm gonna win. So.
Do you want to look at the second game?
Yes, and it's I think a much better game. And I played as black again. Okay. This is a pretty long game, ended in a draw.
Okay. D4, D5.
And okay, so this move was an accident.
Or,
Like,
also,
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't usually
You
do
can't-
something like this because I don't like having this diagonal open for the king.
maybe you thought we were playing E4.
I usually would do something like that, so that way both
Oh,
diagonals are open enough for
you're
the.
worried about king being checked or something?
Yeah, for whatever reason.
Yeah, you got Yeah, I don't think it should be
Yeah.
worked on.
But yeah, so but this whole position was completely accidental as well. Like there was no like if I probably would have thought about it even longer, I probably would have done what I did last game.
Yeah, but sometimes, you know, when you play enough chess, you're like, I'm gonna try something new, and you might play like a H4 or A4 opening just to,
See what it looks like.
or just if it's kind of cocky as well, because you're kind of telling your opponent, I'm giving you this this pawn handicap advantage kind of thing, and it could come off as cocky, but anyways.
Yeah.
I played H4 once, and you know, some players kind of looked at me like, what's going on here?
Okay.
C4.
Okay. And then this is the Queen's Gambit
Yeah, this is the Queen's Gambit, because
because I could take that if I
Yeah.
wanted to.
and then E6. This is the decline version.
Okay.
This would be the Slav defense, and I think this is called Shigorin. Knight C3. Knight F6. So far so good. Knight F3.
Yep.
Bishop E4.
Bishop. Kind of a similar game, you know, like here I am pinned again, only. Yeah, it kind of looks similar still.
D takes C4. Okay, so you accept the gambit.
And then she did A4, which I remember seeing that move and not understanding it. Like I didn't see what was the benefit to moving A4 when it seems like there was some more things going on than just that.
I think it's to kind of prevent this C6 B5 idea.
Okay.
But it's not like it's not like the C pawn's already here.
Right.
So she could probably just develop the E pawn, push the E pawn and open the bishop line to attack your pawn. But I think she's thinking about developing maybe A6 and B5 and just kind of preventing that.
Okay.
Castle.
E3.
It's like easier. You're like reading it upside down. It's like
Okay,
it's
yeah.
not bad, is it? There we go.
Oh, yeah. Bishop C3 check. Why did I do that? Oh, maybe I just wanted to trade the pieces.
Yeah, I don't know if that's. I like to keep tension as long as possible for long games, especially because it's not necessarily true for all games, but you know, this is kind of.
Yeah, because she replied with BC3.
Yeah, probably just not trade there.
Okay. H6 from me.
Bishop 4. I think it'd be not like a huge difference, but it just keeps the tension.
Yeah, the queen's still pinned in
Yeah.
that situation.
95. Bishop G3. Knight C3.
Oh, okay. So I took this pawn,
Yeah.
and I felt a little bit more reassured. Not against her, but a few games ago, I did. I went ahead and came in with the queen, and it didn't work out for me. But like, I saw the free pawn. I'm like, all right,
Yeah.
taking this one.
Yeah, that's a good move.
This is completely unprotected.
Yeah, that's gonna
completely attacked.
that pawn's that pawn's gonna fall.
Had I not done that, can I protect it? I guess.
This
No.
A5 comes in. Yeah, I mean, you're already up the pawn, so it's you eventually give the pawn back in most lines.
Okay.
Especially with like A4 play, you're not gonna get C6 and B5 in.
Okay. Does she take the pawn F4?
She goes Queen D2 and attacks your knight.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
of
queen
course she
D2.
wouldn't take right here because she'd lose the queen.
Yeah, queen's attacked.
Okay.
Knight D5. I didn't see the queen being attacked. I'm just like doing too much.
Right.
Plugging in the moves, reading here, and trying to do analysis after all the moves are plugged in. It's just bishop c4. Yeah, so now she takes. Knight d5. Oh, knight d5, not e5. I played the engine recommended move, which was e4. In that line, the queen would have been attacked, and
Okay.
the bishop wouldn't take the pawn. But,
Okay.
then knight b4.
Not a great move there. She can just take it right now.
Yeah, you just hung the knight.
Yeah. What move was that? 13.
What's going on here? It says queen d2 is played on move 11, and then on move 13 it says queen d2 again. So the knight wasn't hanging. I think we missed a move. Unless this move 11's, maybe this move 11's wrong. Maybe the queen is on c2. If the queen is on c2, then your knight b4 makes more sense.
Yeah, it would.
So queen c2, knight d5, bishop captures, knight b4.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Yeah.
Because she obviously didn't take it. So.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
a lot of cognitive stuff going on there. Like cognitive lapse or something like that.
And now I'm wondering, was this even her move? Did she go D? Oh wait, she went back to C2. Oh, okay, never mind. She's on C2, but she's being attacked right now. So does...
takes knight b4, and she goes to d2. a5.
Okay.
Definitely
All right.
casting. b6. So it looks like opening lines for the bishop.
Yeah.
Also solidifying this a5 pawn. Rook d1.
B1? Or
d1.
D1. Did I denote which one?
No, you don't denote.
Crap.
And you don't
Let me see real quick.
you don't
'cause
denote your captures either.
I thought I did a really good job at. Shit. I did not. I wrote it down for me, but not her. Alright, let's just go with this one. See what happens.
A rook.
Yeah.
b6. Bishop e2. I'm not sure why she did that. Because she doesn't want your knight developed. It's not like she's saving the trade.
Correct.
Although that was the engine recommended move. Queen e2. Wait, huh? No, bishop captures first, and then queen takes e2 captures. Knight d7. Knight e5. And she plays queen f3. I play queen d5. Trades queens. And recaptures with the pawn. It's liking b knight recaptures, but it's not that big of a difference. Well, pawn structure changes, but in this b knight gets in the game a little more. Rook c1. Rook ac8. Oh, you denoted it here. Nice.
Yeah,
Alright.
I remembered.
Heck
so-
yeah, dude. Knight f3. Pretty soon we'll get a nice, clean.
Yeah,
Note
some.
sheet.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe I'll be able to do this right. White's move, knight b8,
Yeah, knight f3.
f3.
c6.
To me, I think I'm doing a better job of holding them back, like throughout the game. I think my previous games definitely feels like the battle is on my side of the field and never really in the center. And
Yeah.
I think this game I'm doing a little bit better now. But
Well, you know, also this, I like the c6 move. So,
Okay.
it's like really solidifying your pawn structure on the queen side.
Right.
So I think you can move the focus on to the king side.
Yeah, which is
This knight's got this.
not necessarily the plan. I think the plan at the time was I have two attackers on the pawn
Yeah.
and only one protector, but
Yeah.
nice happy accident there.
Yeah, it's good moves. There are more than one good reason to make good moves. Pretty complex game here. Bishop d6. She goes ahead and attacks two pieces. Yeah, that's recommended. Rook fd8.
D or E? D.
Let's see, it's rook fd8. Yeah, D. Sorry. It likes this move. Bishop captures knight, giving you a pass pawn. Now it's giving you a 3-point advantage.
Holy crap.
With the pass pawn.
Nice.
Yeah, if
Winning.
if she would have played here, then rook up and doubling your pawns would be probably what this line would have been.
Okay.
But I guess she just wanted to trade the trade and give you plus pawn. It's like
Yeah. How many, by any chance, did I write down how many minutes we had left on the clock at this point?
yeah, move 20. We were down 51 and 47.
Okay.
So you got 47.
I was catching up then. Or
Yeah.
she was catching up.
On looks like she spent 9 minutes between move 25 and 20. You played 95. She played 95, excuse me. And you went with c5. I think that's a pretty good move.
Oh. Alright.
Your C's look like E's, but there's no E pawns.
Okay.
DC5. I can't imagine that being good because it undoubles your pawns. So we got a lot of action outside.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot
A lot of things happening
of
today.
happening.
Did I recapture?
Yeah, you went ahead and undoubled your pawns, so B captures.
Thank God. Alright.
And knight d3. Yeah, you're up like 4 points here.
Yeah. It didn't work well for her. Like,
94. Nice. That's a good move. Defending the pawn. Let's see if she plays f3. What's the counter? Probably knight d2 would be my. Am I thinking? No, excuse me. It's knight c3. So she did play f3. And you played knight c3 probably meant rook c2.
Okay.
Rook e8. King f2. Still up 4 points. It's like those past pawns are gonna queen. That's what it's thinking. Rook e6. Looks like that pawn was hanging. Probably could have snapped it off. And defending this pawn at the same time. c5. c5. What? Oh, wrong perspective.
Maybe c4.
Let's see here. Rook e6, not just c5. Maybe c4. Yeah, c4 is probably what you meant.
What's her move? Oh, it's what happened?
30. Let's see. King f2. Rook e6, c4. Why is it?
Well, it's because it's her move.
Oh. What the frick?
What I write?
Yeah. King f2, rook e6. Maybe she went a5. Maybe that's an a. Instead of it's written as a c, but maybe it's an a.
Okay.
What do you think?
Let me see it.
I mean, it's a clear c.
Yeah. Yeah, so we got. Wait, which move are we on? I think I read the wrong
We're on 31.
31. Yeah, it doesn't get much clearer than that, does it? I don't know. I don't know what it is. Could have been. Could have been e5. Yeah.
So we gotta go to 69.
Yeah.
Okay.
Should we just?
Well,
We're not even halfway.
We're at the hour.
Um.
What do you think?
God, I really want to review this. Could we just set up for another hour? What you got after this? Are you busy?
Yeah. No. Let's finish this.
Okay. Yeah. Here. Let's go another hour because I need to see.
Okay.
Like, we're not even at the part that I
Yeah.
wanted to look at.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah. We're just plugging in moves first. Okay. So we're gonna say this is a5.
Yeah.
Rook f6. Knight c4. What? It's an f. Knight f4.
Okay.
Rook f5. g4. Rook e5. Knight d3.
I think we did this twice this game where I just kind of went around moving the same piece over and over again, trying to do something, and not really fulfilling anything.
F4. Rook E5. So repeating the moves a little bit.
Yeah.
92.
Yeah. I didn't know what I wanted to do. All I knew is that I didn't want to screw this up. So, because it wasn't obvious to me what do I need to do to make this
where to
work.
make the breakthrough, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so a couple moves back, capturing this pawn would have been good. And pushing pawns up for that. G5.
Oh, I did not like that for me.
Yeah, just equalize the game. Knight C3. So knight captures C3. Pawn recaptures. And then rook recaptures. F5. H3. C4. Yep, A6. So yeah, that move 31 C5 is A5. Because otherwise the pawn is still
Yeah.
being A4. A6. Rook A8. Rook A2. So it could be that.
Or could it have been rook a1?
Could be like back here when I think this rook was here.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't. That was the other game.
Unless this never moved, and now we got this going. It might have been that, because I never did know of it, and they haven't really done anything. Like this
I'm
rook
just
didn't
like-
really do much.
To have this position, I can. I'm just thinking how far back to go to get to that position, because you know.
Oh yeah,
It's
because
it wouldn't let me for analysis reasons.
yeah, because there's a certain line that's been taking place.
Yeah.
Okay. Oof. Because that was that was what 30 moves ago,
I'm
20
not
moves
sure
ago.
where it would go. See, rook.
Shit.
So this rook A1 on move 15. Maybe it was rook F81. But no. But then you played rook F2, didn't you? No, you played king F2. Excuse me. So this rook 81 was probably rook FD1. Yeah, move 15. Whoa, that's 2 moves.
Oh,
Brutal.
sorry.
Let's go with the F rook. Here, I'll just try to blast these through. Bishop E6, bishop E2. That's where we said rook d1. Rook ac2. c8. Three.
This makes more sense though why I didn't take the hanging pawn.
Because it was hanging. But it says rook, that rook c3 must be rook e3.
Or
Should have.
d3.
Yeah. So over here it's rook c3. Gosh. Yeah, we're gonna have to work on
Yeah.
correctly writing first.
Yeah, right.
Alright, say it's say it was c2. f5.
Why wouldn't she have just taken it?
Take him.
She was never on 3. She was on D2 original.
d2. Well, it's written as
Okay.
So like, yeah, we gotta get the notation right first.
Yeah.
Like with the captures and if the same piece is moving at the moving on.
If two different pieces or if two of the same pieces can move on the same square to know.
Yeah, yeah. And
But also just a placement of where that's
yeah,
ridiculous.
yeah.
Alright.
I mean, you got the numbers and letters on the board even. It's like, come on, Nick.
I know. I don't know what's going on.
It'd be more beneficial that for the session as well. 'Cause
Oh
it's like-
yeah. Yeah, we're spending half our time pretending what might have happened.
F5. Am I on the other game? No. Okay, F5, H3, and then C4. I think we're back where the rook is before that new line.
Yeah, okay. So then I moved C4.
You got an extra pawn here somehow. Well, on this board, it's like this.
Okay.
So here in this position, d4 makes more sense.
D4.
Yeah, because then you protect this pawn.
Okay. Does she take?
a6 versus the pawn. This pawn's not there yet. e6. Rook a8. Rook a2. Okay, which rook to a2? Probably this f4. e4. Says that e4 is a blunder, giving you almost a 5-point advantage. Do you remember the pawns being doubled like this, or
No, I don't remember. I remember there being pawns here, but
yeah? e4. And then d4. So that was a mistake. And this is up here, connected pawns. Rook c4. So somehow, yeah, it's just
it's like this pawn doesn't exist.
something like that. But I'm not gonna be able to analyze it.
Yeah.
I mean, we can analyze it like over the board without the engine, which is fine. But
Yeah. Damn it.
it's like, do you want to? We can like set up the position that you're interested in. And
Yeah,
kinda
it's
look at it, 'cause I'm really not sure how the game went.
yeah, how did that go?
Alright, so this pawn's not here, so rook captures this pawn. ef3. Rook c3. Rook e2 check. Rook e2 check. Okay, that's dropping a pawn.
But she takes.
Rook e2, yep, and then f6.
And I get this pawn.
King takes. Rook takes.
Alright.
Oh, this is the game we played Thursday.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
is,
so
yeah, getting the winning position.
wasn't great.
Yeah.
But here I am, and I'm in a good spot somehow,
Yeah.
despite all that crap.
Mhm. King d3. d6 check.
Okay, before we. I don't know what to do here.
Okay.
Like, I know I have more pawns.
Well, looks like your king's not doing too much.
Okay.
So probably get the king closer. Try not to drop this pawn.
Okay. Before doing that, should I put the
Cut the king off. Cut the white king off. Yeah, that looks pretty good.
okay.
Yeah,
Because-
that's actually a really good move.
Okay, because I couldn't figure like, and I didn't come up with that move just now. Like Cam was like, "Why didn't you just cut him off from the
Mhm.
action?" And I said, "I didn't know I should have." Stuff.
Yeah, like going over the games with me, it's more like it's hard to give you advice looking at past games when the notation's wrong.
Yeah.
But like in the game when it, you know, Cam wasn't participating in the tournament, so he can make that comment. I'm just like
Right.
trying to get the notation right.
I
and
see.
all that.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Shoot. Yeah. You should probably cut the king off and
Is that the like? Let's say you were black in this position. Would that be your first agenda? Like, how do you? What's going on in your mind when this is it?
like I was just mentioning moving the king closer to the game without even seeing that it's better to cut the king off first. And
Okay.
I guess what I'd be thinking is he cuts me off as well. But then there's check and this takes this pawn, so that's not really the same. So probably king up to prevent the rook from coming here.
Okay.
I'm trying to think if this position would be a draw. We can actually set this up on from a blank board. Alright, so G. King was on D3, we think.
Yeah.
And there's a rook here. Okay. Actually, let me give black to move here. There's should be black to black. Continue from here in this board. Pretty cool tool. Elite chess. It's just familiarizing myself with the software.
Okay.
Looks like it's given it a draw.
Because she offered a draw like near this point.
Yeah, and you had time trouble.
No, if you
Yeah.
look at the clock,
Oh,
I'm actually beating her at some point.
no.
Well, not like by 10 minutes, but like I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
by the end of it, like she had less time than me.
Yeah, I mean, I was focusing on drawing my game against Michael and or trying to win. So
Yeah.
I wasn't really even though we're next to each other.
I know.
It's tough to focus on other games when it's like I got my own. I'm trying to win my game first.
Yeah,
And, then,
and you're playing Michael.
and you're second.
and you're, yeah, no,
Yeah, it's given a draw here. It's just, it seems like,
but
you're kind of hoping for her to blunder, and give up, pretty much like lose this pawn.
Okay, so there's
Which
no
is-
way for me to like get the advantage here, and
Looks like it liked the king move. If rook cuts off king, king goes up, and okay, so I'm trying to think of it has to be a scenario where you take this pawn, or maybe this h4 is okay. Let's see what happens after h4. No, that's not, that's losing.
okay.
Oh my goodness. Maybe at some point h4 is okay. It's saying rook here. So white's the one down pawn, so black's the one that's trying to break through. So it looks like as long as the rook's on the third rank, the pawn's just going to be protected. And I think if black tries like h5 here, it would lose a pawn to rook check. That's one position. Sorry, Nick. It's tough to kind of get you good value here because I feel like one game just takes so long.
Right,
Um,
but okay, but
what do you think the best use of our 37 minutes is?
let's see here. Can we play a game?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, because
Let me get a clock.
just because like I don't know. I feel like I'm coming off of a string of like my games are, even though in analysis they look like crap, like they're actually like looking better while I'm playing them. So
They're actually reasonable games for like 1,000 rated.
okay,
They're like reasonable. It's like throwing them on the computer. It's obviously gonna give you better moves than a grandmaster might find, kind of thing.
okay,
So it's like don't feel too bad that there's a +2 score or -2 score from one move.
yeah, just, and I don't want to go into this week and like provide a crappy game, like because I feel like it's like, all right, I'm making some
I'm trying to remember
progress.
what's going on. Oh, we got the quads going on.
Yeah, and if I make a shitty move, like if I play a bad game, I'm gonna hate myself. You know, it's like, what did you do?
Yeah. So we got, what did I say? I can give you 20 minutes and I can give myself 10 if that's okay. Just like a time odds if, do you care? Or
15 and 15.
15, 15? Alright.
Yeah.
Cool.
I want to be even, because
Yeah.
I'm never going to learn to like manage my time if I'm always like.
And also, there's really no time odds in tournament games.
Okay.
It's kind of like a handicap for like betting chess or something.
Okay.
I'm actually wrong about that. Oh, never mind. I think I'm right. Play white?
Yeah.
Okay. Close that.
Okay.
Do you want to write moves down or no?
Yeah. Do you
Sure.
got? Can I borrow a pen?
Yeah, of course. excited to analyze these games, and like we go into it and the notation's all wrong. and it's
Yeah.
just, oh.
That's all right. I don't know. I figured one of these days we'll go into, like, I'll be
It's gonna
bringing
be
you my
great, yeah.
game, and it'll be like, good job. And then I was like, not much to learn here, you know. I mean, at least that there's still like bad enough things happening that like I'm learning, like, you know, hey, what are you doing with this queen? Don't do that again, right? And then
It's
You know?
a lot of things is like situational too. It's like kind of like sometimes it's okay to move the queen early, but
yeah,
like in that game it'd be
yeah. Well,
games we're looking
yeah,
at.
especially that situation, like, you know, had I thought maybe like, where does the queen move from here once I do this move? Does it just move back into that diagonal? And if so, what's the point? You know.
Alright. Yeah, okay, good luck.
Alright. just like, how sick was that? Alright, sorry,
No.
I'll shut up.
I didn't know.
That was cool.
I think in like tournament games it's frowned upon to talk.
Okay.
But
Yes.
I see like these YouTube videos of people trash talking all the time, like playing blitz games or whatnot.
Alright.
But it's not like
Yeah, I'll
we're
keep-
gonna talk about etiquette. So
Okay.
whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, I asked you about the camera because I got the idea today. I'm like, it'd be kind of cool to see where this goes.
Bishop D7. Okay.
It's kind of like the observer effect.
Right.
Kind of changes the way you flat.
Okay. Should keep my head in.
I'm not sure if that really applies to like. That's not like what the physics interpretation of observer effect is. But it's
Okay.
just, kind of going back to the double slit experiment. I think that's what it is. so I don't really do that. But
Okay,
it's a rare detach.
that's alright.
Um,
Let's keep rolling.
no, but it's like when somebody else doesn't hit their clock, I don't really.
Yeah,
I don't nudge them to hit it either. So.
yeah, that's alright.
And I get a piece now.
Yeah, yeah, you win that one.
And you didn't hear. But
Oh,
whatever.
oh,
Whatever.
oh,
alright.
shit. Alright. Hopefully I'll make this mistake next week or this week.
I feel like we're getting better. It's just one day, like you said, we'll get it all together. leverage now.
Yeah. Okay. Don't know what to do here. I think I'm gonna lose the queen. Not no matter what. Okay. Yeah, that was rough. That was pretty bad.
Well, we hung a piece. Yeah, move 11, you hung a piece.
Okay.
Just really go through it real quick.
Yeah, let's do that.
It's faster to analyze without computer. It's like you
Yeah.
gotta plug in moves. You might get a more accurate analysis. Just it's good to just analyze over the board. Cam talked about that in one of his lectures.
Cam did?
Yeah, he.
He had a lecture recently?
I'm not sure if recently, maybe 6 or so months ago, but yeah, he's given a couple at the Spokane Chess Club. C6.
Yeah, F3.
Yeah, I think with this, this is like closest selling. I think maybe D3 is more as a common idea, but D4 is good. I played D6. You played
H3.
H3. Yeah, maybe too soon.
Yeah, what I saw was a pin,
Yeah.
and I thought, well, and actually, that wouldn't have been very threatening. I could have just done that and castled and would have been fine. Okay. Yeah, I played this move thinking, okay,
It's
he's
a bit,
going to do this.
It's a bit passive as white. You know, being white, you're more prone to attack and
Okay.
just having initiative in the game.
Alright.
G6. So I decided to go with the bishop on this long diagonal.
Okay.
Other ideas,
Not good.
Schengen, like E6 variation. Not good. Yeah. What you said, H3 not good.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a blunder. It's just
No,
It's
but-
like slow. It's losing time.
It was preemptive to prevent you from doing something that you didn't even end up doing, right? Like,
Yeah.
and even if you would have done it,
Yeah.
it would have been fine.
Yeah.
Who cares, right? Like, so not a good move. Like, I could have taken care of that with just one piece moving rather than doing this and whatever.
I mean, if it made sense to you, it's okay. It's just like sometimes it's better that the game makes sense than you playing like a top move, but you don't know why you're playing that kind of thing.
Okay. Alright, this pin I was very proud of. So I was like, hey, I got a pin this time.
Yes. So I unpinned.
And which is what, funny enough, what I could have just done too. So
Wait. I don't think I unpinned. I did not unpin yet. I played the bishop out first.
right there.
Yeah, kind of inviting you if you wanted to build my pawns, but it's okay.
Alright, I played D4.
Yep.
Okay.
So open Sicilian, I capture.
Then what did I? Oh, and then I captured.
Knight or capture it. And can't win this knight quite yet because of the pin, so I unpin.
Yeah. And then at this point,
Knight CE2 is what you went with.
okay, knight. Oh, would this have been better?
I think so.
Just protect it.
Yeah, and then some lines I guess you can castle queenside, and get like a kingside attack here. Being a tempo down though, if you're going for a kingside attack, it'd be better to just instead of this move, you already have this move
Okay.
kind of thing. But
Alright. But alright, I think I would have liked that better.
so you played knight there to recapture with the knight.
Yeah.
To
Yeah, and then this is
to
where
not have the bishop hanging.
yeah.
Where you could have, bishop takes d7, so it's taking the bishop isn't really a threat because you have this in between moves, which you didn't end up playing. Let's see, I developed f6. And played knight g3. You could castle here.
Yeah, what
You
was
could play c4, which is like a delayed Maroczy bind. c4. Just going off of this, moving the knight off the c file could be to try to move the c pawn. But you're thinking knight g3.
Yeah, which was not great. Like, it doesn't prevent you from doing anything, is my point. It's like,
Well,
at one point it was protecting.
knight g3 is good when it's when you got this pawn already in front of it. Then you got this pawn storm that you can do.
Okay,
So it's not very common,
okay.
but it made sense to you. So,
Yeah,
so yeah, castle, and knight takes.
okay,
And
And
this,
then-
and this is where you should probably take here
okay.
to not drop the piece. Because then I either take this and lose this, or I keep the knight and we trade here.
Okay. Okay, so, and that was when I moved.
Yeah, that's when you that's where you captured knight with queen instead of
Bishop takes bishop. Okay, so queen d4. Bishop.
and you know being down a piece is just
Yeah,
brutal.
it's not feeling good, but. Okay, b d7. Okay.
And I think you played c4 here.
Yeah.
So at this point, I'm just trying to trade pieces and. Well, let's see.
Still, hold bishop down.
I'm trying not to blunder, and yeah, you're down a whole bishop. It's just tough to fight back with down a piece.
Right. Yeah, and then I see this here, and it's like,
Yeah,
what do I
and
do about that?
That's when I he played bishop e3 here, and I was gonna play here to trade queens, but then I noticed this pawn was hanging. That's why I was like, oh shoot, I could have taken this pawn and moved earlier. But I decided queen c7 is better than b6,
Yeah.
because if your queen moves, my queen's attacked.
Okay.
So I decided c7 is better. Also, your c3 knight can no longer hop here to attack the queen. And
Yeah, after this, it's just like
Rook
storm
F
after
C1.
storm. Yeah.
I just take another pawn.
And I
Queen's down.
can't. Yeah. And I think I felt comfortable. I didn't think about, oh, when you move that guy,
Queen's attack, so
yeah.
it's not like you have a trick or anything.
Yeah. Would there have been anything I could have done to prevent that?
Yeah, you could have moved the queen now.
The queen would have been the move.
Yeah, so just queen d2 probably.
Okay.
No, this pawn drops. So queen d3.
Okay.
And then I think I might even just play b5 and no.
Okay.
What do I do? Maybe e6 and d4. Excuse me, d5.
It's at the top of the hour.
It is.
Yeah. Looked at your watch.
Well,
let me-
it's right. It's there. I gotta look at it.
Yeah. It's
There it is.
here. Let me.
Pretty common thing to do. I'm gonna go ahead and shut this 2-hour video off and
Yeah. Holy
Figure out-
smokes.
figure out what to do with it.
Yeah, if it's worthwhile.